In the last video, you learned about linguistic expectations. In this video, you'll learn about aesthetic expectations, or appearing the way your audience expects you to appear. Let's start with an example outside of college by answering the following question. Does Will Ferrell's character appear the way his audience, an interviewer, expects him to appear?
Well, Brennan, you certainly have had a lot of jobs.
I'm a bit of a spark plug and human resources lady.
It's Pam.
I'm sorry. Well, Pan.
No, my name is Pam.
Are you saying Pan or Pam?
I'm saying Pam. Yeah, I'm sorry. Who is this gentleman sitting behind you?
Hello, Ms. Lady. I'm Dale. I'm Brennan's stepbrother, and I think I might be able to help with the Pan-Pam dilemma.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Pam.
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 Panned.
With an
There's
M.
a D on the end.
There's no D. It's Pam.
It's like calm.
Here, it's
Except
P.
P-A-N-M.
M.
N.
Two M's.
M.
That was the
No,
confusion.
there's just one M. I think we've had enough.
Shut for
here.
1 second.
Rufus, shut your mouth.
I needed someone
Wait,
to
shut your
work
mouth. Shut your mouth.
I'm sorry? What did
You're
you
just
say?
coming off stupid.
I'm coming off as stupid. You're wearing tuxedos to a job that requires you to clean bathrooms. Please leave this office. We're done with this interview.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Will Ferrell hardly meets his interviewer's aesthetic expectations. The most obvious way he fails to meet aesthetic expectations is his outfit, a tuxedo. Would Will Ferrell's tux be appropriate if he were interviewing for a position where he models tuxedos? Definitely, but being aesthetically improper ultimately costs him the job. However, meeting aesthetic expectations doesn't just mean to dress appropriately. It means to appear properly, whether that's through your attire, actions, or mannerisms. In addition to improper dress, Will Ferrell also appears rude by talking in an inappropriate way to his interviewer and completely disinterested by being more concerned about getting a souvenir than actually getting the job. Let's look at how aesthetic expectations apply in college. Aside from dressing improper, there are other ways to appear disinterested to your professors. Sleeping in class is one way. Think of what message this sends to people who give you grades or will be used as references for you later down the line. Appearing disinterested can have some serious ramifications if done in meetings or class. Some professors will kick students out of class if they fall asleep. Certain organizations don't allow disinterested students to be members. Can you go to class and meetings and appear disinterested? Sure, but you should be prepared for professors and student organization leaders to reinforce classroom and organization policies. Again, Jay Heinrichs emphasizes the importance of understanding where you are when he says, "When in Rome, do as the Romans do. But when you're not in Rome, doing as the Romans do might get you in trouble." So far, you've learned about the importance of being socially, linguistically, and aesthetically proper. For now, remember that generally meeting audience expectations is a really good idea. But there are also times where purposefully not meeting expectations is absolutely necessary. Can you think of other times besides those mentioned in this video where you may need to take a calculated risk and purposefully not meet expectations as a student? Take a moment to write down your answers to Part 2 of the Your Academic Future Brainstorming Guide. Then go back to the module and learn about expectations GSU has for all students besides those mentioned in this video.